Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is a speaker and author of several books on relationships. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Your appearance attracts certain types of men. Ladies, look, I'm going to tell you what. I'm going to tell a story. I remember I met this woman, right? This is when I was doing gym sales, right? And she said, I remember what she said to me. She was like, why do I keep attracting losers, right? And I looked at the woman, right? You know, of course, after I had a sign on the dotted line. And I was just like, she really wasn't very appealing. I mean, granted, she was in the gym to try to lose some weight. And really, she had some weight on her, but it wasn't like sloppy or anything. But I was just looking at her, and she wasn't enticing or anything. And she always wore all black. And she wasn't wearing this as a uniform, right? But she said she kept attracting losers. And, you know, you didn't want to be mean to her, but it was like, that's the appearance you get. You give a depressing type of look, you know, and you don't really smile a lot. Her appearance was attracting. Like, if you get a guy, if a woman is, you know, giving a depressing look, she's going to attract guys who are attracted to that. Now, a winning type of guy is not going to be attracted to a woman giving off a depressed aura. So any guy like that, usually they got some issues with them. And you do have some men out there who prey on a woman who look like she's going through some mental health issues. In fact, they looking for it. I need to do a video on that, right? But that was her appearance. And then I remember at another seminar, once again, Ron was blunt then, but I wasn't like just cold-blooded. It was a woman who stood up, right? And she wondered why guys weren't checking for her. And I'm looking at her. She was young, but she had on just a plain, frumpy dress. And quite frankly, looked like somebody's grandma. Just with the dress. Like, you could tell in her face she wasn't that old, right? Probably in her, like, I put her in her early 30s. Just from her face. But the dress she had on, the clothing she had on, wouldn't draw anybody to her in a sensual manner, right? Understand, ladies, your appearance is very important. I mean, sometimes I think y'all know it, but then I see some other women and they haven't figured it out. Like, I know a young lady, I've known her a lot, and she was one of those hood type of women who had more tattoos than anything. I mean, just on her neck, everything. But the problem was, she was wondering how come she couldn't get a better grade of men. And I was just like, you know, I'm looking at her, and I was like, you know, and she was very physically attractive, but the tattoos were a turnoff for the quality of men that she wanted. She actually wanted a higher grade of man, but a professional dude probably wouldn't mess with her. Now, like some hood type of dude, yeah. But she didn't want a hood type of dude anymore. She had that and grew beyond that, but those tattoos were a problem. But it was the appearance piece, right? Ladies, if you want a professional man, like I see a lot of women who want a professional man, and I've talked about this on here before, you have to look like a professional man. Now, if you want a thug, okay, it's okay to look like a thuggish type of woman. But it's all on your appearance. And I've seen a lot of women who really didn't fix up, and they couldn't figure out how come they couldn't draw the type of men they want. And it's, you know, like I said, I was nice to some women, and then other women, I was just straight up with them. I was like, hey, you need to upgrade your wardrobe. You need to upgrade your image. I talked about this recently, image consciousness of professional men. All right? That appearance is very important. Very, very important. You know, you got to be mindful. How are you wearing your hair? Like, I know, you know, I mentioned a woman, like I said, she's on YouTube. You know, got locks, got that, you know, crunchy granola look. But wanting a rich man, that's not going to happen. And I know, I know another woman, she's more, got that more like herbal tea type of thing, is cool. But then she wants a man with money. She wants a prominent man, and she ain't really getting that. So it's very important because, your appearance, I mean, that's a uniform. That says something. That says something. And then you're probably like, well, man, yeah, you cover this a couple times within a week. Because I keep seeing the same thing. I keep seeing the same thing. And a woman's wonder. Like, if you want to walk around and you dress like a thought, guess what you're going to attract? You ain't going to attract that dude who's going to think about, what you got going on in your brain. Now, contrast that. I met a woman now. She ended up marrying this prominent dude, right? I'm not going to call her name, but I'll just say this dude was on a reality show. And he was a businessman type. I'll put it like that. And I remember I saw her on the show, when he, visited his wife. And I was like, oh, wow, I remember her. And the thing that struck me, I remember when I met her. Now, she had very attractive, but, she dressed very modestly, classy. And I remember, despite her having that type of body that would usually drive me crazy, that wasn't always when I dealt with her. That wasn't the first thing I thought about. I thought about what she had going on upstairs. So that's very important. What type of clothes are you wearing? What kind of makeup? How are you presenting yourself? It's popular for a lot of women to present themselves. They going out and they going on jobs wearing their nice colorful leggings and stuff. And, that's cool depending on the job. But, think about what type of man that's drawn. Is it drawing a man who's being drawn to your intellectual capacity or, your virtues and everything, or a man who's being drawn to your body, right? Like, and this is something, and you know what, and I picked this up. This is something I picked up years ago. I remember went into this Muslim store in D.C. one time, right? And it was a bunch of Muslims, so they had their robes on and everything. Everything was covered except for their face. And they had a real peaceful demeanor. And I remember the effect it had on me, right? Yeah, I remember the effect. I mean, I had to deal with them on a certain level. It wasn't a lustful level. Now, contrast that to times I've been maybe going to like some store and the women got on the tight jeans and stuff. I ain't thinking about the intellectual capacity. Now, this ain't saying don't wear tight clothes. Let me get it clear, because don't wear tight clothes or always wear like clothes that cover up or something like that. Just be mindful of what your overall appearance says about you. It sends a message. And some women get it, some women don't. It sends a message though. So sometimes when a woman like some of the women who are more conscious of it, like I remember a young girl I was working with, right? And she came to work one time and she had on a short dress and everything. But having seen her dress before, I knew this was a conscious effort. And I looked at her, I said, oh, you hunting, ain't you? She was like, yeah. She was trying to get the attention of a certain dude. But sometimes be careful with that, though, because I remember yet another job, a woman came, this young girl, she wore this like little short red dress and everything to work, and everybody said something to her except the guy she was trying to catch. He was the only one. She was trying hard. He was like that cool top dude that, sisters like and everything, bougie and stuff just like she was. Right? But he wasn't feeling her. But yeah, your appearance, be careful. You can be conscious of it. So if you want that professional dude, definitely have that professional look. Yeah, you want that street dude to knock it out the box or something, or you want that nerdy dude, you got to be conscious of what you're going to do, how you dress like, because it's going to have an effect on them. So anyway, ladies. Anyway, yeah. Just want to once again thank you for listening. Thank you. And you know what? Share y'all perspective on this, right? And also, I haven't actually asked the guys, because I'm starting to, once again, men are creeping in like this is a men's page, right? If you got something to add directly to the conversation without trying to put down on women, that's cool. But if it's about, oh, yeah, they should be doing this, yeah, I'm deleting it. Okay? Always got to say that. I'm saying I'm going to have to say that at least once a month. So anyway, that's it for now. And I'll get back with y'all later. Peace and blessings.